What's up? Ronald Kent's Comics and Coffee. You are now joining me, and we are going to do a spotlight on Storm. Yes, that Storm. All right. Storm is a very prominent mutant, and she's so out there. She's got her own comic now and has had it for a while. She's been the leader of the Xmen. She's been one of the forefront members in all the X-Men movies. You know, and she comes from an era of the time that I find most compelling. It's those 70s comics. Those 70s Marvel comics are like, those are like treasures to me. I love this. I love all of them. But if I had to get a stack of comics that I want to read, it's going to be those 70s, especially those early to mid 70s. Yeah. Those characters and the art and the stories were just bomb diggy. But hey, let's get into Storm. Storm is a superhero appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics, created by writer Len Wein and artist Dave Cockrum. The character first appeared in Giant Size X-Men #1, May 1975. Descended from a long line of African witch priestesses, Storm is a member of a fictional subspecies of humans born with superhuman abilities known as mutants. She is able to control the weather and atmosphere and is considered to be one of the most powerful mutants on the planet. Storm is a member of the X-Men, a group of mutant superheroes fighting for peace and equal rights between mutants and humans. That's very powerful. Much like life. That's what I love about Marvel, how they were able to cross real life scenarios into a fictional scenario and not have it be the exact same, but yet you get the picture. Love that about them. She was the most prominently featured X-Man character of the 1980s, at which time it was the best-selling comic in America. During this decade, she also acted as acknowledged leader of the team. Born Aurora Monroe to a tribal princess of Kenya and an African-American photojournalist father, Storm was raised in Harlem, New York City, and Cairo, Egypt. She was made an orphan after her parents were killed when a plane crashed into their house. An incident at the time also traumatized Aurora, leaving her with claustrophobia that she would struggle with for decades. Under the tutelage of a master thief, an adolescent Aurora became a skilled pickpocket. By coincidence, she meets the powerful mutant Professor X. Professor X later convinces Aurora to join the X-Men and use her abilities for a greater cause and purpose. Possessing natural leadership skills and formidable powers of her own, Storm has been a member of teams such as the Avengers, Fantastic Four, as well as the X-Men. Storm is also part of a highly promoted romantic relationship with Black Panther. While she was married to him, she was also made queen consort of the fictional African nation of Wakanda. While she lost the title when the marriage was annulled, she has maintained her relationship with Black Panther in many subsequent stories. Storm is the first Black leader of a Marvel superhero team, as well as the first female leader of a Marvel superhero team. She is the second Black female superhero for Marvel after Misty Knight, who was created 2 months earlier. Storm is one of Marvel's most notable, powerful, and popular female heroes. Like I said earlier, Storm is no joke. Storm is that girl. Storm is that girl. She has a very interesting history, interesting background. And I remember just reading some of the comics that, she came to the X-Men, Wolverine, they were kind of like that new team, that new part of that new team that came together and would move forward with, you know, all the characters that they had around them, you know, as you can see in these photos. But what's your thoughts on Storm? Is she like one of the characters that you enjoy reading about? Are you an X-Men fan? Where do you think she ranks in these, I guess you could say, tiers of popularity when it comes to Marvel characters or X-Men mutants? Well, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think. And till next time, peace out.